Hello, I just want to do a quick trade review on the video. I took this trade last week on Thursday, and yeah, it was a reasonably successful trade, I believe. And I'll just go through the setup here, which you can see on the screen. I have recorded the trade live, which I'll show in a second. And once again, I was just using simple strategy of looking at the prior day low, which was around 214.50, and I was looking for an entry point once this level here started to show some resistance. And as you know, it's always hard to time, but I wanted to time this so that I'd give myself very minimal risk, which is if it broke back over this level in red, then I would get out of the trade. And off the open, you know, the level broke, pushed down back through that level. It did start to wick, you can probably see here, I don't know if you can see my screen very well, but it started to wick off this level, and this is where I actually took my entry point. And I will grab my live recording so you can see. So we are the level is currently pushing through the level that I want to see become resistance, and then immediately as it breaks through, it starts to reverse. So as it's reversing here, I kind of wait for it to be below VWAP too. And now I'm sort of waiting. Now it's broken the level, I'm going to wait for it to sort of wick off this white level that the prior day low, a wick off to the downside. I'll just speed this up a little bit. So just pause it here. Like, I don't want to take the trade as soon as it breaks, because this happens to me a lot. It's when the level breaks and I get into the trade and it just ends up reversing. I want to kind of see it start to for this level to start to become resistance or show signs of it not being able to climb back over, because I think for me, my mentality is always, if the level breaks, I get excited and I want to get into the trade. But usually if the level breaks, it's always going to reverse, taking calls or puts. And to minimize risk, just want to make sure that my entry is as close to my level as possible, and that way if it does reverse, I won't lose as much if it breaks the level. So as you can see, it starts to come back up to the level, and if this starts to show a little bit of resistance here, this is where I'll get interested and start to get ready with the put options. I think I took the 212.50s, I believe. And you can see it starts to wick. Now I took 2 contracts for this, keeping my size quite minimal. So I didn't scale up. I just took 2 contracts, looking for sort of a move to the lower of day for this scalp. So I really don't enjoy taking puts, to be honest. I prefer to take calls. As this wick starts to show, this is where I get into the trade. It's below VWAP. This candle's looking weak. And as soon as it turns red, I believe I get in. So I'm in the trade now. Contracts are priced at $3.25. So my position size is around $650. And I'm currently keeping eyes on my percentage. I want to try and get a move down to the lower of day, and that'll be around 13-14%, and I'll take my profits there, because this is not, I was kind of thinking short term for this, I I didn't want to push my luck here because there's already 3 candles, red candles in a row. It's broke the level, but still it could definitely reverse at any time. And you can see here, even though it starts to reverse, but I'm still below my level, it's still below VWAP. I still think it's very valid, so there's no reason to panic or sell yet. Still looks weak. Still holding here, up around only 3-4%. I think I actually go back to yeah, this is where it starts to push further down now. So here we have the big push down, up around 11%, 10% here. So aiming for the lower of day. Take around, I think I sell here. Take around 13-14%. And that's the trade. It's very short, it's very quick. I have been thinking recently about, the risk-reward scenario. Holding that more than I should, but I do favor call options and put options, especially in this market environment too. And yeah, just a little scalp there on the video, and we move on to the next.